turnout is one part of the equation. The other part of the equation is issues. Are the issues that potential voters are interested in. The Supreme Court's ending the constitutional right to abortion fueled a lot of that wind I mentioned earlier, but the latest Washington Post poll shows that the economy and inflation are more pressing. Economy at 85% say it's most pressing, inflation 78%, than abortion, which 62% of those polled said that it was the number one issue or very important to them. And a majority of those polled trust Republicans to do a better job handling inflation and the economy, both 54%. How do you turn those trust numbers around, especially on inflation and the economy, handling of both?
Well, those are national numbers I think you're looking at, and the numbers that really matter are what's happening in the battleground states. That's where the elections are, right? It's not a national election that we elect senators. It's each state, and in each state, it's a candidate versus candidate race. And that's the major advantage that we have going into this election is candidate quality. I think it's very clear. In fact, we have Republican strategists and even the leader of the Republicans in the Senate have said that they have a problem with candidate quality. And ultimately, voters are going to go into that voting booth and they're going to have a choice. They're going to have a very clear choice between two candidates. They're going to take a look at those issues and also look at kind of what's in their gut about the individual candidates. And in every case, I am confident that those voters are going to believe that our Democratic incumbents who are running for re-election are clearly superior to their challengers. And our challengers are running great races and clearly differentiating themselves from their opponents. So this is going to be an election where it's going to be dependent on candidate quality. That's usually the difference, particularly in very close races, which we are looking at in all these races. So you add a ground operation, getting our voters out who are highly motivated on particular issues. We're seeing a lot of new voters, for example, highly motivated on the abortion issue, and the fact that Republicans are taking away a fundamental right from women is highly motivating. It's why you're seeing voter registrations up, particularly with women in all of these key states. These are folks who may not have voted otherwise. They may not even be on some of the call sheets for the pollsters, but they're registering that they want to get out and vote. And when you put all of that together with a clear contrast in candidates, I think that's a winning recipe. These races are going to be close, but we're feeling confident we're going to be winning.